And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian. There you are, and here I am. And today on Fantasy Friday, we are going to head to the Angmar server to start. We're going to be doing some of the spring festival that's been kicking off for a little bit. And then we're going to move over to the Peregrin server, and we're going to do some questing and exploring. So thank you very much for joining me. Just as a reminder, please like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, like and sub if you are on Twitch. We'd love to have you here, and it will let you know when I'll be on, and it will help spread this to more people so that more people will join me. So let's go ahead and get into game. And we want to do this. There we go. So yes, the Spring Festival is going on currently in LOTRO. And there's lots of events. There's events in Duliadund. There's events near the Party Tree, as always. And there's some in Bree. And there's some at Thorin's Hall. So I figured we'd just do a little bit here, a little bit there. I'd get all 10 of them done. I think this will be my 4th day. So I think I'll get the big reward. The way the festivals work, by the way, in LOTRO, for those of you who are not aware of it, there is a person who has a wrapper quest. You pick up that wrapper quest, and it tells you do 10 certain events, 10 events for the festival every day. Those can be instances, those can be skirmishes, those can be just quests around the different areas. And when you complete 10 of them, you go back to the wrapper person, and then you get a daily reward. And then when you complete different stages of it, like for instance, I think it's every 4 days you complete it, you get a bigger reward. And if you can complete all 3 levels in this case, so it's 12 days total, you get a huge reward. And that's how the Springs Festivals, that's pretty much how all festivals work in Lord of the Rings Online. But just so that you know, we currently have LI Reward Track Season 13 is up, and that should be around for... Let's see if I can figure out when it's going to be. There we go. Legendary Item Reward Track 13 is going to be up for another 2 months. I've got a bunch I can claim. So I might as well claim those. The nice thing about these reward tracks is any quest that gives you legendary item experience, part of the reward goes to the track. And this is how you get your ancient script that you need to buy traceries for your legendary items. That's how you can get certain traceries for free. It's how you can get runes to increase them. And then at every 5 you get a big bonus. At the 10s you get a bigger bonus, and at 25 and 50 you get a huge bonus, and of course at 100 as well. So I got a few of them I can claim because I've been working on it for a bit and didn't realize it. So I got let's see, I can claim. Let me make sure to move this back here. Yep, I can claim the enhancement runes and 2 coffers of script. One of... Oh, come on. Here we go. One of 600 script and one of 200 script, I do believe. So we'll go ahead and we've claimed those. We also are in the middle of the Forester crafting event in Combe. And then, of course, the Spring Festival is live and kicking. So let's see here. I picked up enhancement runes, which we can go ahead and use. And then I picked up 600 and 800 total ancient script. Now, you usually need, to get the good stuff, you need around 1,000 or so. And you can always hit B to load up your wallet. And your wallet will tell you how much you have. And that's down in under item advancement, and I currently have 1580. So I may have to go and get some. Get some of my scripts upgraded. So we'll worry about that later. Currently, I was here because unfortunately we had the good news was we had a Nazgul alert. Bad news was it bugged out. Whoops. So that's why I'm here. But we're going to go ahead, and the wrapper that I had mentioned for the Spring Festival is at Bree. It's at the Bree picnic grounds. So we're going to head there, and we're going to pick up the quest wrapper. Now, there are a bunch of quests that you can actually do around here. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, and you need to do 10 every day. The person who has the wrapper is over here. His name is Sergeant Tom. And he's the one that gives you the he's the spring rewards vendor, and he's also the wrapper person. And the wrapper is called A Taste of Spring. That's the daily quest that you need to complete 10 of every day. So,
could I speak with you a moment?
There's lots to do during the Spring Festival. Get out there and get involved and earn rewards. Now, if you look up here, the let me open up my calendar log real quick here. Okay. Let me see, where is it? Festival. There it is. I'm currently working on the Bustling Broom, which is the intro. There's an intro, a middle, and then a final. And every 4 days, it moves up to the next one. So this will be the 4th day. So when I complete my wrappers today, I'll not only get the daily rewards, which is an additional legendary item experience, an additional 3 spring leaves over and above all the other spring leaves that I will earn for the quest. But I'll be able to turn in a Bustling Broom, and I'll be able to get some Figments of Splendor, which is used to get cosmetic gear, a scrap of an Essence Reclamation Scroll, Universal Optional Crafting Agreement, and 1,000 Virtue Experience. So, I mean, those rewards are very nice. And then the Splendor of Spring is you can complete all 12 days. You get all of these rewards, including a legendary tracery token, 5 extra spring leaves, a bunch of legendary item experience, and so forth. I don't know if I'll be able to complete it, but I'm going to try. But right now, we're going to do one of my favorite quests, actually. Hopefully I will not completely screw myself over on this, but it's the Brie Festival Run. There is actually a horse race here that you can do. And they usually have the Brie Festival runs on for just about every festival, so it's a fairly easy one that you can do once you're familiar with the course. The Brie Fields Spring Festival Run.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Greetings to you, stranger. Are you out here to try our obstacle course? Only the most experienced of riders will be able to master such a tricky path in the amount of time we have allotted, but the reward is great for those who manage to succeed. Now, the rules are very simple. Race to each gate, and you mustn't fall off your steed before the time runs out. When you see 2 gates next to one another, you must choose which path to take, be it high or low. The low path may be muddy, and the high one is sure to be dry, but precarious indeed. There will be other hurdles to disrupt you as well. Do you feel up to the challenge? Only the most spirited riders should even attempt such a feat. It sure is to be very dangerous, but you have a hardy look about you. So, the ponies are for the smaller races, and the horses are for the medium to large, so I choose a horse. And away we go. I mean, the course is not that difficult. Except right here. But if you succeed, you get a burst of speed, which will help you along your way. I find as long as you usually pick up one of the 2 bursts of speed, you're usually okay to finish the course in time. And this time I picked up both of them. Now this is triple. This is a triple jump. Hey, it did pretty good. And I have won the Brie Fields Festival Run.
Greetings, friend.
It is rare to see such excellent riding in these parts. I am very impressed. Take these leaves and my congratulations for displaying such skill. The legendary item experience, which I mentioned, moves you along that track, and 3 spring leaves. Now, I already have a bunch of spring leaves. That's under festivals and events. I already have 7 spring leaves because I've been doing some, and I have some. The next actually one we're going to do is which one is it? Is it under other? No. I forget, there's another, you get a certain, actually, that's the one thing I need to check. Ooh, I might have to spend some Figments of Splendor because I'm almost maxed. But, the other thing that I like to do here is the, and we're going to go ahead and do that real quick, there's an instance attached to every festival. And instances are kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do the instance for the Spring Festival. And you pick that up by going to your menu here and going to Instance Finder, going to Seasonal, and Spring. Now there is a raid, which is the boss from the vaults, Naharul the Wed Witch. But you need to have 6 people to do it. There is no way I could solo that. Not even in the slice. Not even going to try. It would be a disaster. But Bee's Big Business is the instance, and it can be done with as little as 1 person. So that's what we are going to do. Brimborn has agreed to travel with his big bees to the flowering fields of Lostenarch and assist with the pollinization efforts in the meadows. There we go. Those are the big bees, and there are the big dogs. There's actually several quests that you can pick up here, including 2 unnamed quests, I do believe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You pick them up here. The daily quest is called Bee's Big Business. Well, here we are. Why did I agree to lend my bees to aid Gondor with the pollinating the field of Lostenarch? Well, my trusted high elf, Gondor has conquered many foes and might one day threaten the safety of my vale. It is the least I could do. Yes, I have called upon you to accompany me because I know not the lands of Lostenarch. How do I guide my bees upon the lands that I do not know? You, however, know these lands, and that is why you shall guide my bees for me. But do not worry. All you have to do is make sure that my bees do not stray far afield and no harm comes to them. That should be quite easy. This is just a wood filled with flowers, after all. And the daily quest, if all my bees back can be well fed, I will get an extra reward. And then the optional quest is I have to find some Lostenarch flowers that are scattered all along the field. Now there's 20 of them that I need to pick up. My wife Gertha would like me to bring to Bjorninghus with some Lostenarch finest flowers. If you would pick some for me and give the flowers to my dogs, I will give you an extra reward. Okay, we will do that. Oh, by the way, that reminder is for my UI add-on called Reminders. Basically what it is anything that you do for your character, you can have it tacked on here. For instance, I have a lot of crafting stuff on here. Some of these I can't do anymore because I don't have the mats for, but it gives you a reminder. Some of them are do daily tasks so I can get reputation, open premium crates that I have back at the guild house, and so forth. All right. So let's go ahead and talk to the bees. And we'll start pollinating the first field of flowers. Now, it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. We'll go ahead and buff myself up. It's not going to be as easy as it sounds, unfortunately. But these are the Lostenarch flowers that I need to collect 20 of. Ah! Goats. Dreaded goats. Oh, there's another Lostenarch flower. And another Lostenarch flower. Let me go ahead and pick them up real quick. Come on, there we go. Now the bees are up here. Where are my bees? bees, bees, bees. I encounter a pesky pest lingers nearby. Probably my bees are dying on me. Because I can't find my bees. I can't find my bees. There it is. Oh, the bees stopped before they could get to them. That's nice. So none of my bees are injured, and now they're pollinating. I can go ahead and pick up these lost knot flowers around here while they pollinate. Then the bees have pollinated the first glade. Now, what the bees will do is they will wait there until I signal them ready to go. So now I have a chance to go ahead and pick up some of these lost knot flowers around there, and the bees are safe. They're not going to go farther. They're not going to go any farther until I am ready for them. I've got almost half my flowers, and I'm only up to the first glade. There are 3 glades total. I wonder if I can use this. No. I could probably track them, though. I haven't tried that. Let's see what happens. Nope, nothing to track. But as you can see, they're all sitting here waiting for me at the festival banner, because I have to recognize the banner first so that I get credit for the first glade. And then I just double check, make sure they're fully healed, and they look fully healed. And then we're ready to move on to the second glade. I'd rather have them all focused on me anyway than trying to work on the bees, so this is totally fine. And they're pollinating the field, so I will go ahead and pick up a few more flowers while I'm here. Oh, something dangerous lurks nearby. A nagging near-breaker. We'll go ahead and take him out. Let's see if I can get him in one shot. Almost got half. There we go. And I think I'll be able to find enough flowers here to go ahead and meet my optional quest, so I'll go ahead and take care of that now. That way I don't have to worry about that. And there we go. And that is the optional quest, the 20 flowers. So now we'll go ahead and get the success reward for the second glade. And as you can see, the bees are all fully healed and ready to go. Buzz. Now, in this final field, there's going to be 2 Lostnark Great Lilies. And at least one of them must survive. The goats that you're going to see are going to try to target it once I get there. As you can see right there, those big purple ones are the Great Lilies. Now I need to make sure at least one of them survives this set of encounters. You'll see what it's like. Hey, how you doing, Apu? Whoa, I'm getting attacked by goats. Help, help, it's goats. I feel like I'm playing Goat Simulator. And thank you, Derwicko. Thank you much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. So many goats. Oh no. What's this? The Great Goat. Oh no, it's the king of all goats. My goodness, the Great Goat has been thwarted. And look at that, both Great Lilies survived intact. And look at that. And look at that. You can see new Great Lilies just appearing all in the field. So now we'll see if the bees are ready to return. Buzz, buzz. It would seem the bees' work here is done. So we'll escort the bees back to Grimborn. And we also completed the optional quest. We picked up the 20 Lostnark leaves, which is why you can see all 4 of the dogs have a quest item among them. Now the floral basket is your base reward. You get, because I completed it, you get 6 spring leaves. The floral basket is the reward for completing the base quest. And that is 5 festivity tokens, which there's a vendor for back at the Bree Field. And then giving the dogs the Lostnark flowers, doesn't matter which one. Woof, woof. Oh, I gotta give them to all. Yep. Woof. Woof. I pick up 6 more festivity leaves. So that's 12 spring leaves and 5 festivity tokens for completing this this instance. As you can see, it didn't really take me long to do. Plus, I've got 3, counting the Brieffield run, I've got 3 of the 10 quests that I need for today. What took you so long? Did you stop and smell each and every flower? Just some Bjorn humor, my friend. I am glad you've returned my bees to me. Grimborn turns to his bees. Bees? Did you have a grand meal? Ha ha ha, I'm sure you did. And that is the instance that goes along with the Spring Festival. You complete it once per day for the rewards listed. Now, I've picked up a bunch of festivity tokens. You can spend those right here with Verbena Greenhand. And she has all sorts of things you can get for it. There's tomes of different animals you can pick up. There's some cosmetics you can pick up. There's some housing stuff that you can pick up. And I've actually been looking at some of this Gammer's Hall for our guild. Some of this looks kind of interesting. I think I'll grab the hall table right now. Actually, no. Let's grab the couch for tall visitors, and that's a furniture yard category: furniture, yard, or mobile yard. I think they're all furniture yard or mobile yard. Yeah. Small footstool, hall table, and trinket stand. So we'll go ahead and grab the couch for tall visitors, and we'll probably go ahead and move that into the home. And I think I think I can still grab. No. Perfect curl garden snail, adorable sickle fly, honeycomb cloak, green and purple spring flower banners, best hall bench, chair, tea table. I'll grab the tea table also. There we go. We'll go ahead and move those over. We'll just save those in my inventory for now. We'll bring those to the house later on. But also, since Sergeant Tom is the rapper quest, he's also the main spring rewards.
Greetings, friend.
And there's all sorts of rewards you can get. There's cosmetics, recipes if you're a cook, housing items, steeds, essences, dyes, cosmetic pets, all sorts. And you use the spring leaves that you get from here. So let's see, what's other quests here? Oh! Arn actually starts 2 quests. There's a series of quests you can only do once per festival. I've already done it on this character. Basically, it concerns a bunch of these people over here. This is a bunch of farmers and people who are interested in herbalists. Herbalists who are looking for some rare leaves. And I think, no, it's named this. No, wait, to us, it's named this. But wait, we have this one. Here it is. So there's like a whole series of quests you find. You have to go over through 3 different zones and such, but you can only do it once per spring festival. But he still has a daily quest that you can do. You see, it's born aloft in springtime. It's a retry, but I can't do it again for 2 months or so because it can only be done once per festival. But the one you can do every time is the pretty parched partygoers. The reason why I like to do this quest is this reward right here. It's a free, takes about 5 minutes to do, and you can pick up 50 Virtue XP every time you do it, and it adds up. Virtues, by the way, if you're not familiar, are part of your trait trees. You get a total of 5 virtues, and they can be up to half your adventurer level. So since I'm level 60, my max is 30. But they give you different bonuses, and they give you different bonuses whether they're equipped or they're not equipped. So for instance, I have Fidelity equipped. As you can see, it's my first one here. And it gives me some tactical mitigation, some vitality, and physical mitigation. But that passive bonus, if I was not already getting the equipped bonus, I would get that passive bonus. That's 38 maximum morale. Like for instance, I'm not using Charity right now. So I don't get those, but I'm getting the 38 morale because it's maxed out. And that's for all of these virtues. So you can see I've been kind of busy. Most of mine, I mean, some of them are at 3s, but I have a lot of them that are already maxed out, and I'm working on getting wisdom right now for its, because it's physical and tactical mastery, which, by the way, helps with damage. Physical mastery usually helps with hunters with bows. Tactical mastery is usually what helps with spellcasters. So there's a little piece of information for you. So by working on your virtues, which you can get from completing deeds, completing some quests, and so forth, you can increase them on here. You get 5 that you can master, but you get benefits from them all. So it's highly recommended anytime you can get virtue XP that you work on it and work on advancing your virtues. But this quest actually gives you 50 virtue. I just walked around the festival grounds. Did you know what I saw? Why, my disappointed eyes beheld parched partygoers everywhere I turned. No spring festival could be properly enjoyed without the delightful notes of a smooth spring wine. I have some spring leaves for you here if you'll pick up jugs of spring wine from the tables in the center of the festival grounds and deliver them to the tables on the outskirts. Okay. Like I said, it's a fairly easy quest to do. So the first one is I have to pick up some wine for the northeast table. So we'll go over here, pick up a jug of spring wine. And northeast is this way. Where's the... Where is the northeast table? I thought it was over there. I get this so confused. Oh, maybe it's this table here. Nope. Must be over here. I know it's one of these tables. I keep forgetting which one. I get all confused. Hurry, 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 hurry. Run, 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 run. Don't let the wine go bad before you deliver it. No, I missed it. Oh well, this wine's gonna go bad. I'll have to abandon the quest probably and turn it back in. But let's try one more. Okay, one more time over here. This table, maybe. No. Yep. They'll whine for wine if you're not more careful. There it is. There it is. Okay. I get so confused sometimes. I don't know my right from my left, I swear. Northeast table by the horses. Yep. There we go. Enjoy your wine. Next, I need to pick up some wine for the southeast table. And then I have to pick it up some for the southwest. The spring wine is always appreciated. And then when I go back to Mr. Bulrush, I can tell that your deliveries were met with much appreciation. You've earned these spring leaves, and at the same time put my mind at ease. Oh, I hope everyone's having a good time. When the party goes fine, they are once again parched. There will always be a need for someone willing to bring them what they need. So check back with me from time to time, my useful friend. And the 50 virtue XP is very much appreciated, and that goes to my wisdom trait. Oh, which one do I want to do now? Now, there's also... I'm not really... I'm kind of hesitant to do this one, but we'll go ahead and try it anyway. Because over here, active for the Spring Festival, is the Spring Maze. Now, there are like 4 or 5 quests all around this maze. The ones with the Maze Master are the ones that actually take place in the maze. Birdie and Emma have quests that go outside of the area. I'm only going to pick one of them, though. I'm not sure which one. I think I want to do... Is it I think I want to do Geese's. He's the one that does the signs, I think.
Come and
Yes.
stay a moment, friend.
A laugh at the lost. I beg your pardon. I needed a moment to compose myself, but I have dashed the water from my eyes and quit my uproarious laughter long enough to devise a wonderful plan. I am not a cruel dwarf, but this is an opportunity I cannot miss. You see, I came to this maze many days ago hoping to see the sights, pass on through, and move along. But as I picked my way, I heard an elf muttering about not being able to find the exit. But he grew silent when he perceived my presence. He followed me for a bit, but took a wrong turn. I came out at last, and I waited. Do you know that I have been here all these days since and have not seen so much as a hair from a single elf head, save that one standing near waiting for her companions? My mirth has grown greater with every passing hour. This is the best festival I've ever been to. Now, I want you to take these signs and post them everywhere you can and point them this way and that. Let's see how many more days it will take them now. Now, the map that just pointed up is not part of the game. It's part of an add-on that I have installed called Festival Buddy. It's part of my UI series of videos. I actually cover it a bit. And if you go pound UI, you'll see right there's a link to my part 1 and part 2 videos where I cover half a dozen or so add-ons in each video. One of them that I do cover, and I forget which one it is, I cover Festival Buddy. Hey, Apu. And so this is, for a lot of the festivals, this is a very handy add-on. Because you can see one of the things it does is it recognizes the quest, and then it pops up this map. So hopefully I can navigate through it. But as you can see, I already can't do my right and my left and my up and my down. So I have no idea how well this is going to go. But we'll give it a try. All right, here we go. I got to turn down, and there's the first one right there. And then there's the second one. Now this one I've got to go down and this way and around here. And up here. There it is. There's the third one right there. I have to go back. Okay. I gotta go this way. This way. I think I screwed up already. Nope, maybe I didn't. Over here. There's another signpost right there. Now I want to go here, over here, around here, up this way, over here, and there's another one. Oh, I went past it. You always have to face the targets. I want to go, and there's that one right there. Now we want to go up and around and over and do this hairpin loop, and there we go. There's the next one. And then up. Take the first one. There we go. Do this S curve. And hit this one. And then we can go all the way to the end. And I think that's the last one right there. And that's it. And that's all 10 of the signs. And because I'm a hunter and I also am familiar with Bree, there's actually a fast way out of the maze. If you have any ports, for instance, I have a port to Bree, which takes me out to the gate. So I can go ahead and just port to Bree and then go back to the rider that will take me to the Bree Festival Fields. So it's an easy way if you get stuck in the maze to get out and basically reset yourself. And I can go ahead and close this. But yes, that Festival Buddy is a very helpful. It has a lot of events for a lot of the festivals. Oh, by the way, one other thing about the maze is you can only do one maze quest at a time. So, because I did Gishi's quest, if you notice, the other Maze Master's quests have all gone dark because I can't do them. You can only go into there with one quest at a time. No, the Haunted Burrow over by the party tree is for the Fall Harvest quest. Only for Halloween, which kind of makes sense.
At your service and your families.
Oh, this is delightful. None have come out yet. Would you like to wait with me? We can fetch a pint at the festival and return in a moment, and then we shall continue to enjoy this most memorable scene. Some spray leaves and some more legendary item experience. And if you notice, he goes dark, or he goes completed, and I can't do him again for another 10 hours. But the other ones have popped up. Oh, yes, it does have the Haunted Burrow map, too. It does. Yes. Let me see if I can... Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Festival Buddy. If I go to the farmer... I think it's Harvest Math. Pumpkin picking, secret treasure chests, treasure hunting lock boxes. Let's see here. Let me move this out of my way. When do you want to scroll through? See, right here. See, it's got a map of the haunted house right there. It is. Trust me. Without Festival Buddy, I could not do some of these quests. But as you can see right here, it basically pops up with a map of when you sort through the haunted house, you get the proof in the attic, then the cobweb wing, the creeping wing, the basement, and then you return to Poppy. And it's got a walkthrough right here, as you can see. And I do believe a full map pops up when you're actually doing the quest, when it's actually harvest time. But yes, you can do that around harvest time, and it's a great add-on of Pooh. I highly recommend it to anybody who's doing any of the fests. It's called Festival Buddy 2. So one quest that I want to do is the Wandering Elves.
Megavanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
I am glad you have come. I could use some assistance if you please. You might wonder why I'm standing all alone at a festive springtime event, but I'm actually waiting for my friends, and I have been waiting for some days now. We all entered the maze together as a group, but sometime during the course of things we became separated, and only I came out, and I've been waiting for them all these days since. Do you think you go into the maze and remind them that we must soon be back to our own Ilthworth celebration? I would go in again, but I'm afraid that I will miss them once again, and we could be here even longer if they go back to look for me. I'm beginning to regret our decision to come here. So in this quest, which I'll go ahead and accept, I have to find 6 wandering elves. And if you notice, they each have a path that they walk according to their color. So I have to go to each one of these areas, including that singular area right there, and find all 6 of the elves. But I have a nice little map that will help me, so let's give this one a try. Let's see. We want to go this way, and this way, and this way. Now I'm in the greenish area. Down here? No? I just gotta find him. He's somewhere around in this. Yeah, there's one of the wandering elves right there.
What do you need?
Are you lost? I can see that you are. You needn't be ashamed. Just follow my path and lead us both back to Salothail in time. I don't think so. So now I need to, let's see, because if I go up this way, it's going to dead end. So that means I'm there. So we will continue this way. And that dead ends there. Okay. There we go. And now there's the second wandering elf, right along the path he's supposed to be.
Megovanen.
Now the third one is in the bottom right-hand corner. And I think I can get there this way. Oh no, I have to go up and around. Okay. I actually have to go up and around to get to him. So I'll go back up this way. East. And there's the third one right there.
What can I do for you?
So now I need to head up to the northeast corner of the map. So bend around this way, hit this here, head up through here, and now I'm in the area of the fourth elf. Not there. There's the fourth elf right there.
Megovanen.
Now I want to head all the way to the far western corner where the fifth elf is. There's the fifth elf.
How can I be of service?
And then the sixth elf is only right there in that one little area. So let me just orient myself. Over here. And then I think he's right around here. And there he is. And that's the sixth elf. And so now we'll go ahead and take my fast port out of the maze. I can close the map now. I no longer need it.
Megavanen.
You spoke to all of them, and yet they still tarry? I do not know how we will ever get them out. I'm beginning to think that bringing them along was not the most prudent idea. Now, Emma's quest... Oh, Emma's is the tween's quest. There are some... I will do it. I'll go ahead and do it. But there are some little hobbit kids that have been set loose in the maze.
Would you do something for me?
I came here this year to enjoy the greenery and get away from the noise of my home. I wanted to get lost in the quiet and the smells of spring. And instead I come on the day when the tweens from the Shire arrive. You wouldn't believe the mayhem inside the maze. Please, can you make them go away? Make them be quiet? They're running around harrying and annoying everything on two legs. Now I have to find 4 of the tweens and reprimand them. But if you notice, since they wander, the map really does you no good. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and get rid of it. Because they don't give you directions as to where to find them. They're not in any set locations. They just wander all over the maze. So let's go see if we can find these 4 terrible tweens. Oh, there you are. Ha!
How do you do?
Got one. Unruly tween admonished. There's one of them anyway. So let's see if I can find the other 3. Ah, there's another one. Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Look at me. I'm here on the bench. Oh, he's... Ah, there we go.
Day, isn't it?
Got him. There's the second tween. See if I can find a third. Ah, there's a third. There's a tween. Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Come here, you little rugrat. Come here, you little rugrat. Gotcha.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Tisk, 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 tisk. So now I need to find the last tween. There we go. And that's the 4th one right there. Like I said, the only thing you can do is just wander around the maze and try to find them and click on them. So since I found all of the tweens, there's no other quest that I can do at this time, so we'll head out of the maze.
What do you need?
Thank you. I cannot fathom how such little folk can make such an enormous racket. Hopefully they will be a little quieter now. And I picked up a Spring Festival box. Contains a prize from the Spring Festival. So let's see what I get. Plus the legendary item experience. Let's go over here out of people's way. And the festival reward is... the Tome of the Dusty Shrew. Using this will teach you the skill to summon a Dusty Shrew. I think I might sell that one. I'm not sure if I want a shrew. I'll think about it. We'll just put it away for now. So that is 7 quests we've completed just here at the Brelands Festival. Real quick, let me check something real quick. Want to double check where the... I want to say... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me see here. Yep. Just checking something real quick, because there are a lot of quests that you can actually do. But we'll go ahead and head to Dullidund, which the easiest way to get there would be through Thorin's Hall. Luckily, being a hunter, I can get to Thorin's Hall very quickly. And welcome to Thorin's Gates. Now, I see that we've got some ad time coming up, and it's going to take me quite a while because there is no fast ride to Dullidund from here. So I'm just going to take the horse, and we're going to go ahead and let the ads run. That way I can get them out of the way for a little while. And I will be right back. Since I have to travel anyway, there's no sense in just, no sense in skipping the ads here. Might as well let them go while I'm not doing anything important in game. Oh, always remember to get your VIP rewards.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The VIP rewards are very handy.
Hello
I'll go over
there.
those. Let me go over those real quick. There's 2 items that you get for the VIP rewards. One of them is a jug, which reduces all crafting time and wear, and then the other one gives you access to all of these services anywhere in the game. The shop, your vault, storage, wardrobe, the auction house, and the legendary item forge from anywhere in the world. So let me go ahead. We'll head to Dullidund. It is a slow ride, and we'll go ahead and let the ad break run, and I will be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And just as the time, I just entered Fallowthorn. So we should be almost a Duliadund. Excuse me. Now here in Duliadund, they have a very interesting seasonal quest for the spring. Stomp a Shrew. Takes place in here. I think we'll have a few minutes. I don't know how long we have until the next Stomp a Shrew. Let me see here.
Stay a moment.
Oh. This shrew business is positively ruining the festival for me. I almost didn't come this year. I really didn't. This is such a violent game and it offends me terribly. Stomping on shrews is so far beneath the dignity of the free peoples that I refuse to participate. But I've come up with something better to do. I would like to propose that we actually do something useful for the festival and try to salvage this catastrophe. I saw some lovely flowers growing out in the fields outside of Duliand. You should collect them and plant them here. That is a proper festival activity for you. Okay. So we will go out. Since we're nowhere near time for... the shrew stomps run every few minutes, so I've got some time. So we need to go out here and pick 8 spring flowers. In the area still? No, outside the area. They only grow, if you notice on the map, they only grow in this area right around here. It looks like a game of Stomper Shrew is about to begin. So we will go ahead into there and we'll get... There's actually 2 quests that you can do inside the Stomper Shrew area. One of them is to just stomp 10 shrews, and then there's a special bonus quest to shrump the big evil nasty one.
Will you lend me your ear?
She's the one that gives you the basic quest. And this gentleman over here gives you
Mind my
the
words, traveler.
bonus quest to shrump the enormous shrew. Darn it. I gotta hurry up. Options. Quick slots. There we go. There we go. Two. Ah, somebody else got the big shrew. Come on, I can still make the. I can still at least get the base one. Yes! Alright. So I did at least get the base quests. Did not get the big shrew, but I did at least get the 10 shrews for the there we go. I can talk to Megan Emil and
How
turn
can I
it
be
in.
of service?
And there's a spring leaf. And that is 8 quests done. So now I'll go ahead and, since I picked up those flowers, I'll go ahead and plant these flowers. That will be 9 quests done, and then we'll try one more round of Stomp a Shrew. It'll be a couple of minutes before this round finishes up, and then there's a couple of round break, and then they'll do a new one. And we'll go ahead and turn in this quest here.
What do you need?
That's much better. You and I understand what it truly means to visit a festival. There should be something lovely and beautiful to feast your eyes upon. No unconscious shrews or chewed-up gardens. I'm glad we found something proper to do. And that's 9 quests done, so we're going to go ahead and... let me see here. Are there any...
Mind my words, traveler.
I don't know which one of these is
Good
easier
day.
to do.
Might I have a word with you?
What can I do for you?
I'm just trying to look at these quests. Bywater, Sanderson's Farm, and Hobbiton. So we'd have to travel all over, but we'll go ahead and do this one here instead of waiting the 5 minutes between quests. Nay, don't listen to me. There's no reason for me to take offense. Perhaps our little dirty-footed, cheeky, gap-toothed guest is correct. Perhaps we elves have something to learn from these hobbits. They must truly be gifted farmers to have grown so fat. Yes, do go to the Shire. Learn what you can from the dumplings, I mean halflings, on how to get rid of shrews. So, we need to go to the cotton farm at Bywater. So let's see, we want to head to the Shire. Ah, right there near Frogmorton. Okay. So I could take the port to Mickledelving. And right there take the Mickledelving, and I should be able to take a ride to Bywater. So we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of traveling. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I actually prefer playing a hunter for a game like this. Hunters, I mean, you see me, I've got so many ports. I can flit halfway across area door very, very easily and get where I need to go. And I think I can take a fast horse to Bywater.
Hello there.
Okay, so Fire, Frog Morton, Hobbiton. Looks like Hobbiton's gonna be the closest, and then I'll have to ride myself the rest of the way. But this will still get me most of the way there. And there we go. Nibs cotton at the cotton farm in Bywater. And there's Nibs Cotton right there. Oh, and he's got some putty cats. And a sleepy shrew. Oh, isn't that so cute?
Oh, good day.
You want to know how we keep shrews away from our fields? It's very simple. My cat here, Wally, is the finest shrew hunter in all the Shire. Watch what he can do. Hey, Wally, wake up! There's some shrews in our fields. Hunt! Go on, hunt! Okay, we'll try back later. So next we want to go to Walled Sanderson at Sanderson Farm. And Sanderson Farm is over there by the hill, which is the party tree. Passed by the old fishing hole. There's nothing going on yet. That's usually later on in the year. But then we'll head this way. Oh, okay, so we're going to talk to Gaffer Gamgee real quick instead of Wald Sanderson. So we'll talk to Gaffer Gamgee.
Just a moment.
If you're wanting advice on gardening, you've come to the right hobbit. Shrews are nasty critters determined to ruin my work. There are two ways to deal with them. You either trap them or chuck an apple at them. Aim for the head if you decide to chuck an apple. I suppose stomping on them would work too, if you're quick. Yeah. See, you just got to chuck an apple at him. Takes good care of him. And then we've got another commute this way to get to Wald Sanderson at Sanderson Farm. So we'll go across the bridge and then we'll head over there. Oh. It actually helps if you're on the bridge when you try to cross it. It's really hard to cross bridges when you're not actually on them. Just a little tip of the trade, by the way. Can I do so? I don't think I can do anything with that patch of flowers. No. There is actually, in Bree, there's a quest that deals with those patches of flowers that you find. I'll have to do those on another stream, because I'm going to have my... This will be my 10th quest for today. Okay, I need to find... Wald. There he is.
Hello.
Hello there, shrews. Yes, we've been known to see a shrew or two, but I'll tell you the secret to getting rid of them. Talk very loudly about winter being just around the corner. Shrews hibernate in the winter, you see. Just talk about how cold it's getting and how it's supposed to snow tomorrow, and you'll see. They'll be running for their warm, cozy butters in no time. It's getting awfully cold these days. I don't see any shrews. I hear it's likely to snow tomorrow. Brr, I need some mittens. Yes, well, as you can see, they're very disturbed by the news of an oncoming winter. I'm sure they'll be running for the hills soon. That's what I have to say. So now we need to go back. I say, do I have a sealed import? That's Fortichel. That's Lothlorien. Those are a little far away. I don't have a sealed import. I'll see what fast tracks I can take.
What do you want?
I can swift travel to Celadim, and then it's a lot faster from Celadim to Duliund, excuse me. And that takes us most of the way there. I don't think I can do anything with these. Come on. Up. There we go. I have to do it this way. Yeah, I don't have the corresponding quest. That's what I thought. There is a quest, and the quest takes place in Bree Town near the Boar's Head Fountain. It's a two-step quest. There's a pre-quest that you have to do, and then after that it opens up another quest that gives you an hour to go to all the places where you see these patches of flowers to collect as many as you can. But that's a full hour, which is one reason why I don't do it very often.
May Gavonnen.
Megamale listens keenly as you tell her the tale of your journey in the Shire. That sounded like a productive venture. Sleeping cats lies about the season. At least one hobbit resorts to similar methods to those we use here. I believe an apple hurl at the unruly beast would give me a great sense of satisfaction. Not all hobbits don't seem to know so much after all. And that is 10 quests for the summer festival. So now we will head back to, once you do your 10 quests, you head back to the Rapper person, which in this case is Sergeant Tom at the Bree Field. So I'm going to go ahead and port back there now. And it's called A Taste of Spring.
How can I be of service?
My, you're a festive one. I hope you're having a fun time at the Spring Festival. It seems you're having a swell time, so perhaps you'll enjoy one of these rewards. And here you are. Come back tomorrow and I shall have more rewards for you. But because I've actually done it 4 days in a row, I've completed the Splendor of Spring, which is a Bustling Broom intro. Because I completed A Taste of Spring 4 times, so if you go back to him, I can go ahead and complete the intro quest.
Hello there.
You celebrated for 4 whole days? You might even be more excited for this spring than I am. Here, I have a little award set aside just for you. And it's Figments of Splendor, and the Universal Optional Crafting Ingredient, the Virtue Experience, all the 9 yards are all mine. Now, I think I actually need to spend some of those, yeah, I've got 9,600 of 10, so I need to spend some of my Figments of Splendor. So the best place to do that would be the Bree, for closest to here would be back at the Bree, the Boar's Head Fountain back in Bree. Because you can take the Figments of Splendor and convert them into motes of enchantment or embers as you need, but you can only hold so many of each. So I need to go ahead and do a little conversion real quick because I'm running out of room. And the person who actually handles a lot of the good stuff, they've got a people and they alternate every now and then. Right now, it's Rowan Raspberry. And she's doing cosmetics for Figments of Splendor, which, as you can see, I almost have max.
Are you looking for something, friend?
For the cosmetic armor and clothing, you've got the Mushroom Hunter's garb, the Harmonious garb, and the Hidden Peaks garb. So let's take a look real quick here. Let me move this over here. This is the jacket of Hidden Peaks. Not too bad. And this is what I'm currently wearing right now. And that's the jacket of Hidden Peaks. They have a circlet of Hidden Peaks. That actually doesn't look too bad. I think it's probably better than the circlet of men that I'm wearing right now. The Harmonious gear, they've got a robe. It's more designed for females or casters mostly. It doesn't really look good on me. And then they got the Mushroom Hunter's garb. Kind of purple. Shoulder garb, gloves, and shoes. That's a full Mushroom Hunter set right there. And then the Hidden Peaks there's the jacket, circlet, gloves, boots, and mantle. Actually, that doesn't look too bad either. We got some cosmetic cloaks and back eyes. Like here's the Cloak of Hidden Peaks. And the Harmonious Cloak. I really don't like the hooded stuff because it covers too much of my hair. And I actually like my character's hair to be visible, as you can see. Mounts. 5,000 for the Steed of Hidden Peaks. Now, in order to see these, I highly recommend, and I'm going to pull it up right now, you want to go to the LOTRO wiki, because it's right there that you can get a really good look at some of these. So, for instance, if you go to the thing, I'll pull it over the screen in just a second. Steed of Hidden Peaks. There we go. And as you can see, this is what the Steed of Hidden Peaks looks like. It sort of matches the armor set, which is not bad. And so it's not too bad. And they also have some pets available. The Mushroom Hunter's Frog, the Seaside Sand Lurker, Harmonious Falcon. That might be interesting. Let me pull over. Harmonious Falcon. No. Harmonious. There we go. Using the skill summons our Harmonious Falcon cosmetic pet. That's what it looks like. Actually, that's not too bad for a hunter. So I think I'll go ahead and grab that. And that's going to net me, that's going to cost me 3,500 Figments of Splendor, so that'll take the pressure off of that. We'll add it to my collection. We'll dismount, and we'll summon it. And I now have Harmony, a falcon. You go ahead and... Another one of the UI add-ons that I have is called Horsey. There's one of them for pets. And I can take the falcon and add it to it. And what it does, for instance, any one of these 10 pets, and you can expand it more. Like, for instance, I can go ahead and add another row, or I can add another column. They're just more pets that you can add to it. So right now I've got any of these 10 pets. When I randomly hit this button, it comes up. Like there's the rain cloud, there's the chestnut corgi, and so forth. And again, those are, if I cover it very, very briefly on my UI add-ons videos. I've got 2 of them right now. All right, so since we've done that, I'm going to go ahead real quick. Yeah, we've got some time. Let me go ahead and switch over, because I need to log out of the game real quick. Unfortunately, when you're changing servers, you actually have to completely exit out of the game and then reboot. So I'm going to need a minute to go ahead and do that switch real quick. And we'll head, this time, we'll be on to the Peregrin server. As I get logged in here. Yep. And I'm playing a hunter there too. And we're currently at Bree. So we'll go ahead and log in and we'll see where we're at questing wise. I run this character sometimes off camera, so it's not going to be anywhere near... It's definitely not a 60. This is only like a level 15 hunter right now. Let's see what I'm at questing wise. And because every day is a Hobbit's birthday, we're the one who get the presents. And today's present is 150 Virtue XP and some enhanced XP supply, which is always nice to get. There we go. Let me double check to make sure I've got no points to spend. Okay. Oh, I actually have a hunter-based quest. We'll go ahead and start with that one. It's called a pressing matter. Flambar Took sent you a letter requesting that you visit him in Bree. He can be found near the hunting lodge. You received a letter from your trainer in Bree Town asking if you could return to him. Apparently, there is something he wishes to teach you. Now, the Hunter's Lodge in Bree Town is a place where, if you spend a lot of time in the barrows, you can actually get any class can actually earn enough reputation to get a port to Bree. And in fact, a lot of the reputations in the game, you can actually get ports to them. Most of them are for hunters and captains, I want to say, can get a lot of ports. But I know that I think this one anybody can get, I want to say. Don't quote me to it, though. I'm not 100% sure. I know that most people can get ports to the big towns, Bree and Mickledelving and Thorns Hall. But back here, hidden away, is the Bree Hunting Lodge. Right there is the Bree Hunting Lodge, and right there is Mr. Flambar Took. A pressing matter.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Pleased to see you. But there is a matter I think that you could help with, and at the same time, learn a thing or two about your chosen path.
Can I take a moment of your time?
And it's the hunter's path. Your aim is true and your eyes are sharp, but your prey is still weak. You're not yet skilled enough to hold your own against the foes you need to face. But I know someone who can guide you. Gynthia Laneley is a hunter of no small skill, and though she has little patience for the undeserving, if she feels you are worthy of the instruction, she will gladly teach you what she knows. Look for Gynthia at Adso's camp on the Great Eastern Road between Bree and Buckland. And I just hit level 16, which gave me the ability of precision. Oh, I've been waiting for that one. That's such an important ability for a hunter. What it does basically is it regenerates focus. Focus is what you use to do a lot of your class abilities. Actually, let me go ahead and do... No, actually, I had it right. Let's do that. Precision regenerates your, gives you finesse rating, which helps against damage, and it also restores gives you one focus every 5 seconds. And as you put levels into it, it actually decreases the time. I think it can go down as low as once every 3 or 2 seconds. It's a great way to stay on top of focus, which allows you to keep doing your high-level combat abilities, your high-damaging abilities. I honestly, once I get it, I never unslot it. I don't use any other abilities. I keep precision, just because I go through my focus all the time when I'm in combat. So let's go ahead and we need to head back to the front gate of Bree, and then we need to take a ride to Adso's camp. I don't know if I have Adso's already memorized. I may have to either go there manually or I don't know. We'll see. But actually, while I'm here, there is one other thing I can show you right near the Boar's Head Fountain. I was talking about the flowers quests for the spring festival. Right here, the Curious Novelties and Avery Crabapple. Curious Novelties is where you can actually spend the flowers that you find, and you can actually get a steed. but you need 100 of each. 100 of the primroses, 100 of the violets, and 100 of the marigolds. But again, you get an hour to collect those from the different flowers which are near each one of the morale points. But you have to do, you have to do Avery's quest first before you open up that one. Well, we'll go ahead and head to Adso's camp. Like I said, I don't know if I have a ride to it or not.
What can I do for
No, I don't.
you?
I could unlock it for a mithril coin, but I'm not going to at this time. I think it's only one... yeah, I don't have any mithril coins on this server, so I'm not going to spend any real world money to do it. So we'll just manually go. It's halfway. I can show you real quick. It is here on the map. Once we... Here we go. It's right here. Right here is Adso's camp. It's literally halfway on the road between Bree and Buckland. What? The heck? That was bizarre. I didn't remember doing that. And also, if you're wanting to go to the, if you want to go to the Barrow Downs, this little side road right here, just outside of Bree, is how you get there. Now, I'm going to run parallel to this because, being a scholar, I have a quest, or there we go. Broken Urn. I don't know if I can do that though. Do I have the... Yes, I can. Because I need scholarly stuff. I wasn't sure if I had trained. I know I was up for it, but I wasn't sure if I'd actually trained. And then, of course, I need ash branches for my tailoring. Because it's part of the foresting skill, and a higher level forester allows you to gather better hides and better wood, so it's kind of a trade-off. And right here's Adso's camp. So we'll go ahead and pick up the stable master. And by the way, if you notice the stable master's the symbol over his head is kind of a pulsing green, that means that you need to learn the location. But once you learn it,
What do you need?
you can see that it goes regular and it stops glowing. It means you now know that path. So I can go from here,
What can I do for you?
and I can go back to Buckland. I'll need to learn Buckland because I've never been there, but I can take it back to West Bree. Just getting my inventory organized. There we go.
Greetings.
You say you are a hunter, but what proof do you have that you've chosen the right calling? Perhaps you should have been a minstrel, like that Prescott fellow who sometimes sings of my doings. Or perhaps the calling of a burglar would have suited you better, like that hobbit back there with his eyes on Adso's roast. Still, you say you're worthy of calling yourself a hunter? Well, I shall be the judge of that then, for I have a challenge for you. A mighty wolf stalks among the fallen leaves of the old forest. She displays unusual cunning for her kind, and is a menace to those who stray from the paths. Speak with me if you are willing to undertake this challenge, and I will go with you to the forest. There I will judge your skill in bringing down the terrible Yellow Fang. Okay. Are you ready to go? We will travel to the old forest, and I will judge your merit. If you can defeat Yellow Fang, you might be worthy of my teaching. Excuse me. Keeping in mind 2 warnings, however. The old forest is a confusing place for the unwary, and it seems that these trees are more about when you are not looking. Excuse me, the trees move about when you are not looking. Even if you have journeyed beneath the canopy before, you might find the paths are unknown to you now. And secondly, Yellowfang is no fool. She will not challenge you unless you can somehow draw her out of hiding. Your combat ability, as well as your skill at tracking, will be tested.
A terrible and vicious wolf called Yellowfang stalks through the old forest, often ambushing travelers upon the Great East Road. The accomplished huntress Geetha Laini is resolved to ridding the forest of this savage threat.
So I need to find Yellowfang. But I actually do have a tracking skill. I don't see him on my track, but I see a whole bunch of other snarling forest hunters there. So we'll start by defeating a few of these. Okay, my tracking is reset, so let's go ahead and do another track real quick, see if I've picked up. Nothing on tracker yet. I may have to slay a bunch of these in order to bring him out. Check over here. Oh, that's the end. That's weird. I can only barely see it. There must be an option I need to change in my advanced graphics. May have to turn on both post-processing effects. Let's see if that made a difference. No. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out why it's not seeing it very well. But no matter. We will go ahead this way and see what we can find. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pick this hunt. We'll go ahead and track this Snarling Forest Hunter. Now, when you're using track, if you look down here on my map, when I hit track, you'll see that red dot. That red dot is where the object I'm tracking ended up. Looks like he's around this bough of trees. And up this way. Alright, let's try tracking again, see if we can find him. Still not on track, but we'll go ahead and take out that hunter and that hunter. And we'll continue down this way. Take out these two. There's another one over here. Alright, let's track again. Where are you, Yellowfang? Bingo! There he is. So we'll go ahead and select him, and track him, and he's that way. Now, if you see any red dots on there, any smaller red dots, Those are other hunters, or other wolves. And I got him. Now I gotta find my way back again to, he doesn't show up on my track, which is a problem. And I don't think I'm in the right place. Nope. But I think I can mount up at this point, because I don't think there's going to be any more trouble. There she is.
How can I be of service?
Yellowfang is no more? I am surprised, but I've no reason to doubt your words. It could be that I misjudged your worth as a hunter. I will lead the way back to Aether's camp, if you are ready to leave.
What do you need?
You surprised me. I do not believe you were capable of finding and defeating Yellowfang, and for that, you have my apologies. You are a hunter of great promise and are already well on your way to learning an important technique on your own. The ability to move quickly and let fly your arrows. And I picked up a title. I picked up Swift Arrow. And I picked up a Deed Bestowed, which is one of 3 class deeds. Let's see, are those... Oh, that's a huge increase. Oh. It gave me 11 armor, but I would lose 2 agility, lose 3 vitality, so no, it's actually not an upgrade. But if you're curious, that's how it looks. It's this helmet right here. So I don't like, so I'm just not going to equip it. I'll go ahead and go to this vendor here and I'll get rid of it.
What can I do for you today?
Alright. Now, I'm up to Book 1, Chapter 5. The Other Riders. And I need to go back to... actually, it's right here along this road. It's actually on the way to Buckland. So, we'll go ahead and make our way to Buckland right now. Picking up any harvestables or anything interesting along the way, of course. Oh yeah, we'll kill him. I definitely am in the need of medium hide, so I will go ahead and slay a few of these while I'm out here. Oh, and a curious bear. Now I did pick up the, when I chose my trait path, I did choose the path of mobility. So I can actually move and shoot, which actually is really good for dealing with some of the wraiths on Angmar. Because I can actually kite them around, and it makes combat with them very easy. All right. I guess that's enough of that for right now. The person I need to talk to is actually right up here.
How can I be of service?
Aragorn has sent aid. Nazgul, full more over Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way. They ran me down. I will heal in time, but the riders have left a threat in their wake that must be dealt with. I must ask for your help.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Book 1, Chapter 6. In the Black Rider's Wake. In the Black Rider's wake, certain Crebain have taken roost. They are not a common strain from Dunland, but a breed I have not seen before. Likely these foul creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire, or at the very least in me, since they have taken to staring at me in the night. While the Crebain may see nothing of interest, the fact that the enemy has eyes here is dangerous. If we were to blind these eyes, the enemy would not be as sure in directing its efforts. If you would, dispose of the Crebain this roost to the southwest, just beyond my camp. Even killing one Crebain will go a long way toward blinding the enemy. And that was very fast for Crebain dropped. And we'll go ahead and talk to him again.
What do you need?
Good, you have slain those foul birds. The enemy will not nearly be as sure in their efforts now. However, I still have need of your aid. Must you do something in Buckland, as it was their horn call that alerted me to the presence of the Nazgul.
Would you do something for me?
Book 1, Chapter 7. Horn Call of Buckland. You'll say that Underhill is with Aragorn. I know of no Underhills. I was sent to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I assume that it is whom Aragorn spoke of. That he is safe is welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. It was late at night when I heard the horn call of Buckland. Returning to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I'm afeared they had already found this Baggins. The four riders passed eastward toward Bree, but we may soon discover what they had learned, if anything, at Baggins' home in Crickhollow. It is a cottage surrounded by a high hedge almost directly southeast of the Buckland Gate. If you learn anything there, return to me. What news you can bring may be of help in determining the movements of the Nazgul. Okay. So we'll go ahead and head to Buckland, to this Baggins' home. And see what we can learn. Okay, so where is Crick Hollow? Right here. Here it is. Oh, you want me to take a drink, huh? All right, Apu. All right. Cheers. Thank you. Questing is thirsty work. Fredegar Bolger. Oh my. What happened here?
Dear me, what do you want?
What? Wait, oh, I don't have it. Oh, wait. You're not one of those Black Riders? I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in all my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those riders came bustling into the house, but I'd already slipped out the back way. Not a thing did they get from me. When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going off into the old forest, but they didn't say anything about the enemy's ring. Oh dear. I mean, what is that? It sounds like crows. Over here. I'm sure they are coming close. Oh no, more are coming. Where are they? There we go. You didn't. You didn't get all of them, though. Some threw off into the old forest. I hope they don't come back. So I need to head back and talk to Langolin. It seems that the Crebain, who he was worried about, have possibly found out some information about Frodo. That's not good. Cheers. So we'll talk to Langolin and see what he has to say. Oh, it's okay, Billy. Don't worry about it, man. I'm just glad you're here. We're currently doing some questing on the Peregrin server right now.
How can I be of service?
The enemy's ring. It is no wonder that Aragorn was so secretive as to why the enemy was seeking Baggins. If the Crebain had heard Fredegar's words, the enemy will know for certain that the ring is no longer in the Shire, and all will be lost. Finding those birds in the old forest will not be a simple task. But ask that you return to Aragorn and Bree and seek his counsel on how to find those foul birds. Alright, so I need to go back to Bree, which luckily I have a port to the Prancing Pony, and talk to Strider. You see the growling southerner? Go the way he's facing. And hang a right. And just before the stairs, you hang another right, and there's Strider's room.
You bring dire news.
This is dire news. While the four hobbits I was awaiting for are safe for the moment, the protection Bree offers is fleeting at best. We must leave soon, and if the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by the Scribane, then what they seek is no longer in the Shire. Our trip may be all the more perilous. Yet the old forest is a twisting labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding the Scribane will not be easy. And let's see, do we want the Gleaming Gold Airband? For crit rating or maximum power? I would rather get the Gleaming Gold Armband.
Listen well.
Chapter 8, Master of the Wood. There is one who could find the Scribane for us if Butter would ask him for such aid. However, he may not see our worries as his. He is known by many peoples by many names. Of old, he was known as Orald to men, while to the dwarves he was simply known as Forn. The elves have called him Erwin Benedar, oldest and fatherless. However, in these days, he is known as Tom Bombadil by those few who are aware of him. Look for old Bombadil's house, which lies in the far eastern end of the Withywindle, the river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him in my name, Peregrin. If you discover anything, I would ask that you address it as best as you can. I wish I could help you with this task, but the safety of my chargers comes before all else. So I have to go see old Tom Bombadil. Alright, where is that rusty old southerner? He's probably... No? There he is. Alright, well, I think at this point, I need to go help my partner out, so I am going to go ahead and call it a day here before I dare the old forest. I could be lost in there for hours. Maybe even days. The old forest is not really a very good place to go. So I'm going to go ahead and call my stream here, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. As a reminder, my social links are below. If you like what you see, sub. And for those of you who are on Twitch, if you sub, I'm taking money out of Bezos' pockets and it's going into mine. So please, I would rather have your money than Jeff Bezos. I don't think he needs very much more. If you like what you see, go ahead and like, subscribe, sub. My next scheduled stream will be this Sunday, and I'll be doing Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'll be continuing the Sith Warrior campaign. And I will be doing the Lord of the Rings Online again this Monday, and we'll probably pick up right here with questing on the Peregrin server, since we're level locked on Angmar for now. So I would like to thank everybody very much for joining me today. Had a good stream. I will see you all very, very soon. Please take care, be safe, and have a good one. Take care.